On the economic news side, because we know that this is not only a virus that impacts people's health, this also is impacting the economy in ways that each of us, I think, is personally experiencing. So those stimulus checks that we've heard about, there's word that those are going out within 2 weeks. Those are the $1,200 per person or $500 per kid. That's meant to put money directly in the hands of the American people. But on the sad side, we've seen an incredibly bumpy start to the CARES Act, to all this economic stimulus. In addition to those $1,200 checks, these are the loans from the SBA and so on. So Friday, which we talked about all last week, Friday was the first day that employers could apply to the Paycheck Protection Program, the PPP that we've been talking a lot about, which is aimed at helping small businesses, pay their workers and pay bills during the pandemic. So what's happening is that many banks and community lenders were not prepared on Friday to begin taking applications. They just got federal guidance just the night before. So just there's been a lack of preparedness, through no fault of their own necessarily. Towards the close of business on Friday, they were reporting only 4 of the 10 largest lenders were accepting applications. Mm-hmm. So for example, Wells Fargo has already stopped taking applications. They're going to review everything that came in, all the interest that came in from their customers through Sunday, yesterday the 5th, and provide them with updates, but they're not accepting additional applications. Bank of America said it was only accepting applications from businesses that had both a small business checking account with the bank as well as some prior lending relationship. So they're looking to do business with their known customers first. That'll help with the process going more quickly. US Bank appears to be a major lender that said it would accept applications from businesses that weren't already customers, but definitely the trend is that banks are still wading through all the direction and looking for more clarification, and they're certainly favoring existing relationships. So despite record applications, just 1.1 of the funds available under the program had been approved as of Friday evening.
Yeah, and obviously we'd talked about it a little bit before, but obviously banks are giving preferential treatment to people that already have an existing account, and even more than that, have an existing lending relationship. So if you've borrowed from them before, and definitely putting those in priority. And the reason, as you can kind of understand, is that they've already gone through the underwriting process. And if you've gotten approved for a loan before, there's not going to be that much different between where you are now and where you were before. And there's already a whole risk profile set. So I think they're just trying to get the lowest hanging fruits. We have seen some people actually get money from their PPP checks, and those have come from some of the online banks, so Cabbage.com. So if you are looking, go take a look at Cabbage.com. They have funded some of our customers' accounts. So that might be kind of a bright shining star there. Maybe they've got some better processes in place, or they're used to lending under circumstances that typical banks might not. That's why they're an online bank. So go take a look at those guys as well.
Great. And there are calls to provide more clarity and to streamline the program so that we can get more banks involved and have things move more quickly. So we certainly hope for some good news on the relief packages in coming days, and we'll continue to update you here every night with what we learn.